How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Hope everyone's having a good morning or afternoon, depending on where you're at. Got the dreaded morning voice today. Allergies decided to act up immediately upon me waking up, as usual. We got the terrible medicine going, so hopefully it gets fixed relatively quickly. How's it going, Varun? Welcome to the stream. What's up, Gregory?
Welcome back, Munchkin.
We are here to do the playlist. This is Thursday, right? That's what today is.
Round one started. It's mini missions.
Hello.
Horizon says go.
Do we need to do this? No, we do not. Okay.
Round one. Hey.
Wednesday is the new Thursday. That's one way of looking at it, I guess. I think we will wait to do the trial. Is it next week that we get the oh, Monster Dash? There it is. Yeah, that's gonna be fun next week, or tomorrow, I should say. Literally tomorrow. Let's start with this one. E-Class on Rally. Select that skill score. Take. Why do I feel like I need to sneeze? You hate the gauntlet? Well, you're gonna hate tomorrow then. I'll be right back. Yeah, believe it or not, when I started the stream was the first time that I talked today, so I actually didn't realize that it was this bad until I started talking on the stream. Hopefully we don't go through another really, really bad allergy session like we did a couple weeks ago. I don't know. I don't feel like I'm burning up. I don't think it's that type of illness. Just allergies. Oh, the weather. I actually have no idea. I know the day before yesterday it was really hot. Yesterday it got a slight bit colder. But until my phone locks itself, I will not be able to look at what the current temp is. Ow. It is amazing to me that my phone still has not locked itself. Okay, it is 66 degrees outside with a high of 82 today. Five-and-a-half-minute race, and this phone did not lock. Yeah, that's why I have no idea why my allergies are acted up. It is baffling to me. No idea. I don't know. Maybe it's like ridiculously windy outside. I'll check that in a sec. Of course, I'm not outside, but that's what caused it last time, was ridiculous winds. But I was actually outside for that, so. I just missed that checkpoint. Wow. Damn, I missed him. I was trying to hit the driving tire. That didn't work. How did that driving tire not lose control like I did? What the heck? GG's, everybody. That race used to be my least favorite race. But then we did it a bunch of times. So the wind is blowing 30-mile-an-hour gusts, which isn't terrible, but I guess it's just blowing from the wrong direction today. Oh, hey, we got PGGs. I will be right back. Based on the poll that I did, it's looking like Cinco de Mayo. Yeah, pretty sure that was Cinco de Mayo. Ferrari update. Yeah, I just realized you can see right there. There? Yeah. You can see right there. That is an Ethernet going through my wall. On the other side of that wall is my modem and router. I literally had to drill a hole through the wall just to get Ethernet into my room. I just realized you could see that. It's got a nice little cover on it, though. I don't like the engine in that thing for playground games. Where's that Ford? Oh, there it is. Let's try this. Infected and then flat. Okay. Yeah, the reason I don't like that engine is because it stalls. Is it 4v4? Four v three. Ouch. And they got the newest people. Wow. I should have put that guy on the other team. Now I feel bad. I missed. Wait, what are they doing? What are they doing? What? Why were they going so slow? What the heck is that? Did that guy bring a road car? Ah, didn't slow down fast enough. Now they're done for. Oh, sorry. Why did he stop? How did that work? How did neither of us hit him? GG's, everybody. I have serious questions about wait, that guy's not even in a maxed out car? What the heck? Yeah, I think so too. That's the method. Spread out. Everybody not anywhere near each other. That is the way. And nobody stop moving. Was he trying to get up the mountain? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Not for rude. Doesn't have to be this way. But how are none of them getting in front of me? Driving in like the most predictable pattern ever. GG's everybody. Wait, where did he come from? I did not even see that little car. What is that other guy doing? Past Eddie Dean. What is he doing? I think we need to let Eddie know the purpose. Just keep chasing him. Just keep chasing him. I missed. I missed. I missed. I missed him. I missed him. I don't think he can get over there and back in 20 seconds. Wait, how they scored 4? I thought they had 3. No! They can't make it in 1 second. GG's, everybody. Alright, we just gotta get 7. Oh, wait. One of the guys left. What the heck? It wasn't over yet. With 2 defenders now, it might be, though. Hurry, score while he's out of position. Oh, the other guy got him. I missed. I missed. No, I missed. That's all right. 2 more. 2 more. Ow. One more. One more. Do we hear one more? Will it be Varun? Will it be the random? Ah, Varun got rejected. The random? Or okay, maybe Gregory? Gregory did it. It's GG's, everybody. I still think that they should have given the random to the other team. Would have been far kinder. Homologation heroes, huh? Up the mountain we go, yep. GG's, everybody. The Copper Canyon Sprint. Whoa. It's one way to slow down, I guess. Just do a long front wheel drive drift. That was really close. I almost hit that barrier. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, then. Let's not get too frisky with it. That was crazy. How's it going, Thomas? Welcome to the stream. Is it the 29th? That was the 25th. There's the 25th just Horizon Realms coming out. GG's, everybody. So is it the 25th for pre-order and the 29th for non-pre-order, or is it the 22nd for pre-order? I wonder. Curious now. Page 5, PS5, please. Ah, okay. Early access begins the 25th. Gotcha. Sorry, buddy. But the incessant messages are really getting to me, man. I literally can't invite you in the middle of a race. It's physically impossible. So you spamming that is a little bit excessive. Yeah, I see that now. So they're releasing Horizon Realms with the pre-order. That's interesting. See, the 29th makes more sense. Unfortunately, the 29th is also when Diablo 4 Season 8 releases, so it is unfortunate timing. Very unfortunate timing. It does make sense, though, why they're releasing Horizon Realms on the 25th now. I was very curious about timing there, because that's a Friday, and usually they release things on Tuesdays in this game. But yeah, I'm really interested in what's going to happen with that. if we're going to get more new content in the game other than Horizon Realms, or if we're just going to keep on with the voting. Be very interested to see. They better not. Surely they thought of that, right? Surely. C-Class Alpine. Actually, I'm glad I looked at that. I'm gonna make sure I get that tune that I had for this. Thought I had a tune for this. Not sure what happened to it. Come to think of it, that's extremely odd timing, because it's extremely odd timing because the first week of the season, the next series, this first season of next series starts not tomorrow, but the Thursday after. That's the 24th, which means if you pre-order the game, you might be in Hall of Fame by the end of the week before the next season starts on Thursday the 1st. But if you didn't pre-order the game, you'd basically have to play non-stop on the 30th and 1st. Am I going to have to block somebody else? Bruh, did you get your brother to start sending me messages now? For real. I literally cannot invite you in the middle of a race. It is physically impossible, dude. Yeah, I played Forza on 360 and Xbox One, and then PC, and now we're on Series X. Oh, we lost Gregory. We should probably slow down the drivatars. Go! Go around me. What the heck, man? Alright, that should be enough. Yeah, it should. So from what we've heard, you should be able to have cross play, just not cross progression, as far as I've heard. You can play with PC and Xbox players, but if you own the game on Xbox and buy it on PS5, I don't believe the progress transfers. At least we've not heard that it does. Because cross progression through PC and Xbox currently has to do with your Microsoft account and the Microsoft Cloud. And while you do have to link your PS5 account to your Microsoft account, I don't think the Microsoft Cloud will allow you to install save content onto the PS5 console. Yeah, it's just a limitation of the software there. Yeah, if I had a PS5, I might try it, but I do not, nor do I know anybody that does have a PS5. Heck, the only reason I even have a Xbox Series X is to play this game. It's the main reason I bought it. Because I can play all the other games that I want on my PC, including this game, actually. The multiplayer features of this game are more integrated for... This is your last warning, Hunting. If I get one more message, I'm blocking you. I don't know if you're Two's brother or just his friend, but I blocked him for spamming me in the middle of races when I literally cannot do anything with the message. And right now you're doing the exact same thing. Alright. We gotta slow down the drivatars. Jefferson looks like he's trying, but... Or he's just lagging really hard. One of the two. Oh wow, we lost one of them. Oh. Oh, you don't. Where is everyone? Okay. Maybe we don't block the Dravitars, because I can't hold off 5 Dravitars while waiting for somebody to make up 1 mile of progress. Ow. Maybe a little bit more doable now, but we're winning, so somebody left. How did you get kicked, Gregory? Kind of curious. Oh, so it was probably 2, right? That's not surprising. All right, let's look at what the messages were. Seriously? He didn't even ask to join before he asked to join. Like, just, hey, seriously? Why are we doing this, guys? If you're looking for attention, talk in the stream chat, not in the in-game chat. So Thomas, there is player versus player in this, with no AI. It is Horizon Open, and it is in the online tab, Horizon Open. And you can do playground games similar to, I'm not sure if you saw earlier when we did the playground games. You can do drifting, which you get fight to get the highest drift score. And you can also do open racing. You can also do custom racing. And there is a leaderboard. You earn points for Horizon Open, but coming from PS5, you will have basically 0 chance of getting to the top of this leaderboard because they're not going to reset it. So this is an absurd amount of XP. Like, I only have 1 million. I barely ever race in Horizon Open. And yeah, still somehow in the top 2% of all the players. You can tell not many people from my club do a lot. My main account actually has more XP. I did a lot of racing when they first brought out this feature. Yeah, custom racing I like a lot more than open racing. Open racing is just random. But if you do custom racing, you get a lot of people using like super meta cars because they get to pick which racing type and car class they're racing in. So they usually pick just their favorite car, which is usually like a meta car. It's just the content we're doing right now is the festival playlist. And in the festival playlist, you're racing against your avatars to earn points. That's why all the things you've been seeing so far is with AI. Oh, actually, we can do one. So this challenge is to complete a dirt racing Horizon Open custom event. So we can actually do one of those. So it's just Horizon Open. Gregory oh, he did not get kicked out. We're gonna do some A-class dirt. All right, Del Pipila, Corriera, and Fuera del Camino. Where's my GT40? Yeah, so there are actually Horizon stories. It's the closest thing to story mode. In technical terms, you could also just do, is this the end of the Cordillera Trail? Or is this the end of Fuera del Camino? I don't remember. It might be the end of Fuera del Camino, actually. So there are Horizon stories. There's kind of a story mode, like outside of the stories. It's doing accolades. After you complete all the accolades or certain accolades, you get voiceovers from the main characters. Congratulating you and telling you to progress. The entire beginning of it is sort of like a story, except you get to pick how you complete the story. So you have to complete accolades to progress and get more festival sites. And to unlock a festival site, you have to do an expedition. So until you get Hall of Fame, have all of your festival sites, it is kind of story driven, but you get to pick how you unlock each festival site. You can do different accolades, you can do story accolades. It's up to you how you do it. But once you unlock Hall of Fame, you can actually just completely ignore all the accolades and just do festival playlist, Horizon Open, just whatever you want. Would definitely recommend unlocking all of the festival sites and getting a Hall of Fame. That way you can compete in the trial. So even though the trial does sometimes have randoms that are very terrible at racing, it is worth 10 points in the festival playlist. So it's one of the fastest ways, most efficient ways to complete the playlist. And at least right now, you're going to want to get 40 points in every festival playlist. But with you being in the UK, you actually, the time that I stream on Thursdays is pretty much perfect for the UK. I stream right at season changeover, which is 2:30 p.m., 3:30 p.m. in the UK. So season changeover is on Thursdays around 3:30 p.m. And if you join somebody's convoy that does have Hall of Fame, you don't have to have Hall of Fame to compete in the trial. I actually forgot that we were at Horizon Open. I thought we were waiting for a race or something. Which I guess technically we were. Wow. Nobody's in a bone shaker. Color me impressed. There's somebody extreme E though. Oh wow. Decided that I needed to be in first place to start. Who are they driving? Cosworth, huh? An A class. Very interesting. Very interesting. Or is that a Mustang? Actually not sure. So his car's definitely better in dirt than mine, but mine's better on road. It's very interesting. They come down to the last dirt section. Do I have enough of a lead after this road section to stay ahead of him on the dirt section? Not double shift. Yes, we did. Kind of curious what the fastest lap's going to be, though. Poor network conditions. Don't stop me now. GG's, everybody. Be right back. I just realized I didn't mute my mic. So that last lap was definitely my fastest lap, by the way. That's a VK. Mute mic. Gregory, did you already get that question answered? I didn't see your message in Discord until like just now. Did you get that answered already? It was this one and this one. Hey, they started me up front again. What is this witchcraft? Yep, just block him. Uh-oh. 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 Ooh, that was close. That was close. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, let's not get slowed down by slamming into a wall, please. I would greatly like to avoid that. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey now. Calm down. I would have been curious how that race went and the previous race if Isu had started higher up in the pole position. Ow. No slowdown. Cool. Because I know he got screwed in this pole position. I'm not sure what the last one was. GG's, everybody. I think they're both still going to outscore me though, because they both were in the first race. Not sure if you're still watching, Thomas, but that was the player versus player in this game. Yep. And both ended up with more points because they were in the first race. I just realized I missed a call. Need to call them back. Sorry about that. Had a manager for another store whose night clerk did not do what they were supposed to when they closed the store, and her money was way off because of it. She needed to figure out how to figure out how much she was supposed to have. There was a pretty easy trick that I could walk her through how to do it. But we're back. We're back. She might call me back if she needs a little bit more help, but we're back for now. I think this is the Mini Cooper that I need. If I remember correctly, this isn't the easiest goal in the world. Okay, we should be good. Yeah, we got it. Hopefully everybody was ready. GG's, everybody. Did Gregory fall off a bridge? Which one? There was 3. My car was front wheel drive, Gregory. That's why it was so fast. Harder to control, but faster overall. El Bosque. Now remember, everybody, there is a hard right turn immediately after the start of the race. If you do not make a hard right turn, you will fall into the river. And it will be hilarious. Hey, everybody made the turn. Yay. Ooh, ouch. That's the downside with front wheel drive. Understeer. Oh, that's a truck. That truck, you gotta watch out for that truck. Jumps out, it hits you if you get too close to it. Ooh, almost missed that checkpoint. That was really close. All right, can I catch up with our Sachs? A very short race. I'm not sure if I can. Don't really have to. We are winning, but I really would like to. Oh. That is a negative. Negatory. GG's, everybody. Why is that such a short race? It was like a 90-second race. At least it felt like it. Yeah. Yeah. 230-second race. We didn't lose that, did we? Oh, we did lose that. Oh, I didn't notice that. Uh-oh. Wonder if it's going to give it to us anyways. Now, this is a long race. Oh, no, it didn't give us this. This is the third race. I just realized. Excuse you. Excuse you. Ooh, that was close. Maybe that last race just felt so short because all the other races feel so long. This is going to be a 3.5-minute race. GG's, everybody. Okay, so not 3.5 minutes. It was a solid minute longer than the prior race. Yeah, so the difference between the standard and the rest of them, it really just depends on how much you think you're going to be playing the game. The only edition that I would never recommend is the middle one. So I think it's Deluxe, I think it's called. I would never recommend that one. It's just not worth it for what you get. Because you're either going to be playing it as a hobby or playing it like full time and really love it. If you're playing it as a hobby, the $55 one is enough. You get access to the game, you can play the game. If you think you're really going to enjoy it, the premium edition would be the way to go because you get all of the content. And let me actually look at what you get at. This is different than what you got when I originally purchased it. Because the only thing you get with Deluxe is Car Pass. That is just not really worth it. So the things you get in the premium edition, if you choose to get it, which again is not mandatory, you can play the full game with just the €55 version. but or 55 pound. I'm not sure which that's a pound actually. The car pass is a $25 value, I believe. Both expansion packs are kind of expensive on their own, and those two expansion packs alone would be worth getting the premium edition for. The welcome pack is just free cars to start out. VIP membership is just more free cars to start out, and you also get I think a free house with it, and you also get the free wheel spins that you see in the message center here. These are all wheel spins. You get 2 super wheel spins every single week that you play. You can also play early with the VIP, which is a big reason to get it as well. But I think the main reason to get premium is going to be the 2 expansions. I would look at that as $40 extra, or probably 35 extra pounds for the 2 expansions, because I think by themselves the expansions probably costs more than that 35 pound difference. If you do get the premium edition, though, I would recommend not focusing on Hot Wheels or Rally expansion until you get Hall of Fame on the base game, which is... oh, it's not what I wanted to click. Well, let me... okay, it won't. There's an icon usually here that is your adventure. You have to get to the end of that adventure to get Hall of Fame. Yeah, what you just saw, I don't know if you were watching, but what you just saw was the Rally Adventure expansion. In both the Hot Wheels and the Rally Adventure expansions, you can unlock cars through the story mode, like a lot of cars. Of the two, I personally prefer Rally Adventure. The cars that you get for doing it are better, and it's less annoying. Yeah, the deluxe one is just simply not worth it. You only get car pass, which is a lot of cars, to be fair. A lot of cars just right off the bat. It's just not enough of a value, especially considering the premium one is only 15 pounds more. Yeah, with that premium one only being 30 pounds more expensive than the base edition, if you're going to play the game a lot, I would personally recommend getting the premium, because not only will you be able to play over the weekends, you're also going to get a bunch of cars to start out with and have the expansions as well. The expansions is really the main reason to get the premium edition. But again, that's only if you're going to play the game a lot. If you don't think you're going to play a lot, if you're just getting it to try the game, there is also a premium edition, premium add-ons pack that you can get as well. So the map for the treasure, I think it's probably 2 pounds, 250. If I had to guess, I think it's $3 in the US. So and it is not included in premium. I don't think it is. Let's do this rift zone. It's $2. Okay, I thought it was $3. Yeah, I thought it was $2.99. Yeah, worst case, Thomas, if you want to do the 55-pound one and you end up enjoying the game a lot, you want the expansions, you can always get the premium add-on pack, which gives you all of the premium content for still a little bit more expensive than it would have been all in one pack, but way cheaper than buying all of the content separately. So if you try the game out with the base game version for 55 pounds and you end up really enjoying it, want the expansions, I would definitely not recommend buying them separate just to get the premium add-ons pack. What's the goal there? Okay. I was thinking like close to 150 or something, but we scored so much higher than that. Then it was kind of curious. SUVs, huh? A-class SUVs. Yeah. I don't think I would be buying a PS5 just to play a new version of the game. That's a bit much. Because not only is the game expensive to buy, it is, the PS5 is very expensive to buy, and the you also have to have PS Plus to play online. So it would be buying a console, buying the game again, and getting a subscription. It's a bit much. I was thinking about it because it would be interesting to start over again. But yeah, that's a bit much. That'd be like $600. That waterfall. It was a really loud waterfall. No, speaking of $600, I need to check something. That is bright. My eyes. Ah, that's even brighter. I don't have time. I at least need to get off the screen. It's a very bright screen. There we go. Turn, please. GG's, everybody. Why are all banking websites a white background? Why? What is the purpose of that? At the edge? Uh-oh. Yeah, I was kind of close to the edge. Not that close. I did actually, I did. That little Tavascan is super small. Yeah, you need some different suspension on that Varun. That's a little bit too bouncy, sir. GG's, everybody. Yep, early 2026. I will admit, toward the end of that episode, they really faked me out. When he said, we're going to need some help, and then it cut to black and it changed, I really thought that he was going to go get some other help than he actually got. It was a fake out. I thought they were going to go there already and just in season 1 with like an absolute bang, but instead we got to get a little bit of a cliffy. Well, I mean, either that team or a new team that he's been rumored to be the leader of. But yeah, it didn't happen. Thought they were going to go there. You're from Jersey, eh? Yeah. I like that they added that in. I was curious if they were just going to leave it like that or if they were going to have something there.
Welcome back, Munchkin.
Let's see, I need a Ford Puma. A Puma. Yeah, that was never gonna happen. He's under contract with Sony. They were never gonna be able to do that. Not only would they have had to pay way more than the budget of the film to get him in, they would have needed an actual Avenger to show up in the series. Because part of their contract with Sony is that an Avenger needs to show up in the movie whenever Spider-Man appears. Yeah, would have been easy, but they would have had to go there and they didn't, so. It would have required like a major tone shift to get some Avengers in there. Like, the Defenders would have been one thing, but if they had actually gone and got Avengers, that would have been like a major tone shift. All right. Well, I got those easy Forzathon points. I think we'll leave it here. How close are we? Okay, we're definitely going to get the Sierra 700R. I need a thumbnail with that Delta. The Lancia. Delta S4. Yeah, that one. took all of my settings off. Come on. Oh, no. Wondering which side Hawkeye takes? That was not the right button. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they left that completely open into two. It really surprised me where they went with that. And also, the Muse storyline ended a bit too quick for me. A bit too quick. But, I mean, Marvel's always struggled with pacing on shows like that, so nothing new there. All right. That is going to do it for today's stream. We're going to be back tomorrow, bright and early. Go to unlock that Delta with a very fun trial and an even more fun championship. We'll see how many times we get to do that during tomorrow's stream. Yep. Till then, hopefully everybody has a good one, and bye everybody.